Sahih al-Bukhari 572. Narrated Anas. The Prophet delayed the Isha prayer till midnight, and then he offered the prayer and said, "The people prayed and slept, but you have been in prayer as long as you have been waiting for it, the prayer." Anas added, "As if I am looking now at the glitter of the ring of the Prophet on that night." Sahih al-Bukhari 573. Narrated Jarir bin Abdullah. We were with the Prophet on a full moon night. He looked at the moon and said, "You will certainly see your Lord as you see this moon, and there will be no trouble in seeing him. So if you can avoid missing, through sleep, business, etc., a prayer before the rising of the sun, far, and before its setting, asr, you must do so." He, the Prophet, then recited the following verse, "And celebrate the praises of your Lord before the rising of the sun and before its setting." 50.39. Sahih al-Bukhari 574. Narrated Abu Bakr bin Abi Musa. My father said, Allah's Messenger said, "Whoever prays the two cool prayers, asr and far, will go to paradise." Sahih al-Bukhari 575. Narrated Anas. Zayd bin Thabit said, "We took the shur, the meal taken before dawn while fasting is observed, with the Prophet, and then stood up for the morning prayer. I asked him how long the interval between the two shur and prayer was. He replied, the interval between the two was just sufficient to recite 50 to 6th ayat. Sahih al-Bukhari 576. Narrated Qatada. Anas bin Malik said, "The Prophet and Zayd bin Thabit took the shur together, and after finishing the meal, the Prophet stood up and prayed for prayer. I asked Anas, how long was the interval between finishing their shur and starting the prayer? He replied, the interval between the two was just sufficient to recite 50 ayat. Verses of the Quran. Sahih al-Bukhari 577. Narrated Sahl bin Sa'di. I used to take the shur meal with my family and hasten so as to catch the far morning prayer with Allah's Messenger. Sahih al-Bukhari 578. Narrated Aisha. The believing women covered with their veiling sheets used to attend the far prayer with Allah's Apostle, and after finishing the prayer they would return to their home and nobody could recognize them because of darkness. Sahih al-Bukhari 579. Narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger said, "Whoever could get one rak'ah of the far prayer before sunrise, he has got the morning prayer, and whoever could get one rak'ah of the asr prayer before sunset, he has got the asr prayer." Sahih al-Bukhari 580. Narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger said, "Whoever could get one rak'ah of a prayer in its proper time, he has got the prayer." May Allah grant us goodness and keep us on straight path.